Where'd you come from?
Aachen. This is my first demo ever in my life.
Have you, how long are you staying here?
Just a few days for Easter, visiting family in Kent.
Well, thanks for coming along to help.
Yes, you're welcome.
Don't buy any t-shirts, sponsor a apartheid, sir. Apartheid. Yeah, I got.
From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea.
We are here today on the south bank of the River Thames to commemorate Palestinian Prisoners' Day, an international day of solidarity with Palestinian political prisoners imprisoned by the Israeli occupation. Figures for March 2017 show the Israeli occupation abducted 509 Palestinians last month, including 75 children, 13 women, and 5 Palestinian MPs, and issued 111 administrative detention orders. That's indefinite imprisonment without charge, without trial. Today, there are around 6,500 Palestinians caged in Israeli prisons, including 300 children, 62 women, and including 14 minor girls. Over 500 Palestinians are held without charge or trial currently under administrative detention orders. We are here today to show our solidarity with them and their families and to demand their freedom from occupation dungeons.
When we think of HP, we think of it as a simple printer and office supplies company. Many of you will have HP printers, HP ink, HP paper, HP laptops and HP monitors in your homes and offices. But HP is much more than an office supplies and printer company. Did you know that HP is one of the top 20 defense contractors in the US? An arms dealer with arms sales worth $3 billion in 2011. Shame on you, HP. Shame on you for funding the Israeli war effort. Free Palestine.
Hewlett-Packard also provides the essential IT services and infrastructure that enable the Israeli prison service to function. Their prisons and interrogation centres where Palestinian children are caged and tortured are powered by HP. Last year, between October 2015 and August 2016, Israel abducted and caged 2,320 Palestinian children, some as young as 11 years old. That's more than one child taken from their parents every 4 hours. Just imagine for a second what that means. Every 4 hours, one child is taken from their parents. What happens to these children? Figures from Jerusalem show that 40% of the children were sexually abused by Israeli soldiers during arrest or interrogation. During interrogation, 75% of Palestinian children detained by Israel are physically tortured. The United Nations Rights of the Child report documents the brutal torture of Palestinian children as standard practice during interrogations in order to coerce confessions, usually to stone throwing, which carries a sentence of up to 20 years imprisonment. In the words of the United Nations Rights of the Child report, the 4th of July 2013, children are systematically subject to degrading treatment and often to acts of torture, physical and verbal violence, humiliation, painful restraints, hooding of the face, head and in the sack, threatened with death, physical violence and sexual assault against themselves or members of their family, restricted access to the toilet, food and water. These crimes are perpetuated from the time of arrest, during transfer and interrogation, to obtain a confession, but also on an arbitrary basis as testified by several Israeli soldiers, as well as during pre-trial detention. The Public Committee Against Torture in Israel states that over 1,000 complaints of torture have been submitted, but not a single complaint has led to a criminal investigation, let alone a trial or a conviction. Israeli law has never criminalized torture, and whilst Israel is a signatory to the UN Conventions Against Torture, it insists that it doesn't apply to the Palestinians. Shame on you, Hewlett-Packard!
Shame on you, Hewlett-Packard!
Shame on you, Hewlett-Packard!
Shame on you, Hewlett-Packard!
We all have a responsibility and choices to make. The clearest message we can send Hewlett-Packard that we don't approve of their complicity in the murder and torture of children in Palestine is by boycotting their products and letting them know why. Thank you. Boycott Israel!